evening, morning, whatever time of day it is in your part of the world. Well, hey, look, there I am on screen. My camera's on. I'll turn that off in a second, but looking at your driver lineup so far. Hopefully coming at you live. Gotta double check that real quick. Should get an announcement on my phone. Got the sniffles out here because the pollen is so bad. Yep, it's live. We're live. The pollen is so bad. Ooh. We will be turning my camera off. But waiting for the rest of the guys to get here. Waiting for everybody to check in and get ready to go. Gonna have a good day. Gonna be a good race. The Hungarian GP. Hungaroring. Hungaroring. I don't know how to say it. Give you a couple facts real quick while we're waiting for everybody else to check in. The first time the Hungarian Formula One Grand Prix was held was 1986. It was the accumulation of Bernie Ecclestone's desire for the sport to venture beyond the Iron Curtain. After considering Moscow, the initial Hungarian plan was for the race to be held on the streets of the capital Budapest. In the end, the communist authorities in Hungary decided to construct a purpose-built racetrack 19 kilometers outside of the capital. The Hungaroring circuit was completed in 8 months' time, and the first race drew an estimated 200,000 fans from all over the Eastern Bloc of Europe. A big moment in history there. 1986, it's the middle of the Cold War. To build a F1 track in the middle of the Cold War is pretty cool. A little different, but the tight, twisty Hungaroring circuit is located in a valley, which provides excellent visibility for fans. From higher vantage points, it's possible to see around 80% of the circuit. That's pretty cool. See, I went to a small NASCAR race, and you could see the whole track the whole time, and that was pretty cool. So, seeing almost the whole F1 circuit while you're watching that, that'd be pretty cool. I'd like that. I'd like to go to that one day, maybe, when I get a little bit more money in my pocket. But hey, it is 4.381 kilometers long. It is the third shortest Formula One circuit on the current calendar. It is the second slowest after Monaco. It's a tight layout. Circuit makes overtaking difficult, so watch out for crashes and crazy things today with these guys. But I think they'll be alright with it. Drivers and fans don't rate the track too highly, so just be, ready for crazy business today. Looks like we're getting ready to go. Everybody's checked in. Rain has only happened here 3 times, ever. So who knows if it's going to happen today. Here we go. About to get into qualifying. Hope you like the facts to start off the stream there, folks. McLaren has won more times at the Hungarian GP than any other team. So watch McLaren today. If anything, if history proves true, they could be doing really good today. go. Let's get the everybody's in the garage, but I hear vehicles starting up. Looks like a Ferrari. Looks like a Ferrari popping out the garage. It's either Worthy or Ben Worthy. Yep, Worthy's popping out. Behind them would be Ports. So we got Worthy, Ports, Ben Worthy. We got Zeman. And then we got Joseph popping out here. Everybody's on their out lap. Nobody's going to have a time yet, of course. This is just the first bit here. 5 cars on track. Getting tires hot. We got 6 drivers coming out. We got Wise Wizard popping out the track. Ferrari hoping for a day out here, making it all the way around, hopefully, for him. Who else is popping out here with them? BNS gang hopping out the pits, ready out on his hot lap for qualifying. I know he's going to be putting one down today. We got a McLaren coming out. Be Jeremy Saff and Airman. Jeremy Saff and Airman out here on the course now. And here we go for the first hot lap is Worthy. He's coming up to turn 1. Looking good and clean so far. You always want your lap to count. It's like a good track. Good weather conditions. We're going to stick with Worthy for a second. Doing good so far. Looking solid. Ooh. Doing good, doing good, doing good. Stay with it. Come to the line in a second. Got one more corner. Here it comes. Boom, 114 to start. Let's see who can beat a 114. Let's see what Port's got. Coming off the rip with a 114.0. Almost a whole second. Our next car coming to the line. A 115.090. After that would be Ben Worthy with a 115.4. After that, we got Joseph, I'm pretty sure. Joseph with a 118.6. Not so good for Joseph. We got the White Haas coming up to the line. Wise Wizard. How's Wise Wizard going to do on their hot lap? Their first qualifying lap. How they going to get? Watch for the TV cam. 116.0. Who we got next coming up to the line? We got BNS gang coming. Running a 110 right now, 112, 13, 14, oh, no, oh wow. Didn't count. He had a penalty on that lap. He went off track. So we got Airman coming to the line now. Airman with a 115.3. Right behind him was Jeremy Saff, but I think Jeremy went in the pits actually. We got Ferraris coming in the pits. Port's coming in the pits. Pretty sure Zeman's going to come in the pits here. I believe all of it. Yep, all of our first lap guys are going to come in. Everybody who went out first, they're coming in here. So looks like Joseph's still pushing. Wants a qualifier lap. Wants one that counts for him. There you go. He gets one that counts. Who we got here? We got Strikey. Strikey coming to the line. How's he going to do? It's outlap, so this next lap will count for him. Wizard coming in. B&S hoping for a lap this time. I don't think he's going to come in. I think he's going to push it. Oh, nope, he went in. Never mind. We got Josco coming around here. This is outlap. We got Airman coming in the pits here. Not coming in the pits, excuse me. Surprising. All right, let's get down here to Strikey. Strikey not going to get a lap. He might get one, but I don't think it's going to count like he wants. Definitely not going to be what he wants. 12, 13, 14, 194. Not bad. Not bad for a little interruption in front of him there. Put the brakes on hard in Sector 1. Something's going on here. We got Lord Vader out here on his lap, so we're going to watch Lord Vader. Hopefully he can hang on to it. Isn't that Williams? Looking good so far. Let's get that on board. Get that onboard camera going. Oh, he slows down. Not quite sure why he did that. Definitely felt like that was his lap. Oh, BNS was disqualified for blocking the pit lane. You know, I think that's maybe a little bit of a bug in the game. Not quite sure, but sad to see he'll be starting from the rear today. All we got is Lord Vader and Jeremy Saff and CU out here on hot laps right now. But Lord Vader's not looking great, and Jeremy Saff looking pretty good so far. Coming up to the line here. Hopefully this lap counts for him. Hopefully he hasn't picked up a penalty or gone off anywhere. He's got DRS in just a few meters. He's going to enable it. Oh yeah, he's getting 114.5 for him. Good lap, Jeremy. Right behind him we got CU coming. CU's doing pretty good right here. Here he comes to the line as well. What's he going to put down? What's he putting down here? 115.1. Not bad from CU. We got Z-Mun out here on a lap. And he goes in the pits, excuse me. Wise Wizard out here. Fastest lap from Ports, the 113.9. Good job, Ports. Sorry I missed that. Lord Vader, I believe, is going to go in the pits here. I'm not totally positive. No, he's going to push it wide and make a lap out of it. I think he's going to pull a 116 here. Oh, 115.3 proved me wrong. Good job, Vader. We got out here coming up. We got CU at finish. He's moving along. He'll be the next one across. What's he gonna lay down here? Not looking so good. Already too slow. We got a Ferrari coming to the line now. We got Ben Worthy going in the pits. We got Wise Wizard coming up to the line. Already running a 113, 115, 115.5 from Wise Wizard. We got another Ferrari coming up here. Going in the pits. Oh, Strikey and Airman coming to the line. Strikey with a 114.1. I think that was Airman's out lap. Doing 197 mile an hour down that stretch. Oh no, Airman off. Airman off track. Lord Vader in the pits. Who we got coming around here? We got See You at the finish still running. Looking pretty okay right this second. Looking a little slow. 2 seconds slower than pole. Z-Mun's on his out lap. Wise Wizard's on a hot lap, but I'm not sure if they're going to go in here. I think they're going to go in, yeah. They're not making it around another time, so they won't be pushing it. So I believe that's Strikey right there, and he's set purple sector in sector 2 there. Fastest sector for him, so not looking bad for Strikey so far, but I think he's actually going to be a little slower than his optimal. Maybe that's due to... No, maybe not. 113.7 for Strikey. What a lap. You see him just shutting me up and proving me wrong? Yeah. That's how you do it, Strikey. What do we got going on here? We got Airman coming to the line with a 125.9. I think he went off track back there, sector 1, so. We got Joseph on an out lap here. It's looking like Port's up there on an out lap as well. We got Z-Mun on a lap. Only 0.36 back on pole right now. Doing pretty good right this second. Let's watch him for a minute. He'll be the next one across the line with the time. Doing good so far. I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. What you got, Z-Mun? See that DRS enable. See that DRS enable. 114.6 for Z-Mun for a 4th. Not bad. Not bad at all. In that kick Sauber car. Strikey's going to pull another lap and not go in yet. Psych! We got Airman out here pulling on in. Joseph. I feel like Joseph may pull it in too. I'm not sure. Nope, Joseph's pushing it. What's he going to get here? Swing a little wide, but he's got something going. 115.5 for him. Good job, Joseph. Port's coming up, seeing if he can take that pole position back from Strikey. Ooh, little lock up there from him, but he's making it work on those softs. Ooh, little wiggle. In the pits he goes. These boys confuse me with that stuff sometimes, but I can't read minds. Lord Vader on the out lap. This will be his hot lap finally. Who we got? See you at finish on out lap. So we'll watch Lord Vader for a second. Oh no! Commentator curse. Goofed him up real bad right there, didn't I? Had to say something about him and gave him the wiggles. But hey, maybe he'll make it work this next lap round. I think this lap isn't going to count for him too bad. I see you out here on a hot lap now. We'll watch him for a second. He's got some damage. Not sure what happened to him and where, but looking like he got a little bit of damage. It's gone. Ooh. Someone's got to tell me what those some of those symbols mean. I know the fuel one, of course, but does the top one mean pit? Like they're calling you to pit? To box. Looking good, looking smooth so far from him. Looking good, looking smooth so far. Piecing it together pretty nicely. Here comes to the line for Sector 2. How's he looking? A little bit off pace, but, you know, that's not bad. Caution in Sector 1. It's one of the Ferraris off track. He's 2 seconds, so you use 2 seconds down Sector 2 there. Hopefully he can make it up here in this last little bit. Not sure if he can. Coming to the line. Caution in Sector 1. Is that going to give him enough? Is he going to be able to? Yeah, he is. He's going to put the beans down right here. DRS is open. How's he going to do? Not so good, but hey, did his best. We got Wise Wizard on outlap. Lord Vader cooking another lap real quick. See how he does. We got Airman actually on a lap now. Oh boy. Caution in Sector 1 again. That's Z-Mun having an issue in Sector 1 there. Got a bundle of cars all built up back there. Qualifying blunders. Not what you want to see. Everybody give yourself room. Everybody make yourself known on the track. But what are you going to lay down here, Airman? What are you going to lay down? Come to the end of Sector 2. Looking a little bit off pace here, Air. I know you had some sketchy business up there in Sector 1. Not bad. Not bad at all. What you going to pull off here, Air? Give us something here, Airman. Give us something here, Airman. You got it. Coming around that corner at 110. Not bad. DRS is going to open now. 115.2 for him. He definitely advances a little bit. Good job, Airman. Strikey with a caution in Sector 3 behind them. That'd be that Ferrari pulling off track again. Ben Worthy having a little bit of issue. Jimmy Saff on an outlap. Qualifier's coming to an end. We got 35 seconds left to qualify, and these guys are trying to get there one more time. Looks like Jeremy's going to get himself one more lap. We got Ben Worthy ripping it. Done with his outlap. Coming to the line will be Josco here. How's he going to do? What are they going to lay down? What time are you going to give us here, Josco? Better come around that corner about 110. Looking a little slow, Joss. Not going to advance on his time. He's done for it. Be Worthy coming across the line at 114.9. He advances a smidge. We got See You at the finish coming across the line here now. Boom, with a 118.1. Behind him, that's... Oh, I don't even know. 113.7 for Strikey coming across the line. 113.8 for Ports. Just barely didn't make pole. Z-Mun coming across the line with a 124. Got a little bit of extra time. He's going to pull one more lap out. Joseph's best time, 128. No, best time is a 115.5. Excuse me. Excuse me. We got one more Ferrari coming to the line right here. Ben Worthy coming across the line with a 114.962. Not bad at all. I do have a feeling that Josco's going to put her away here, but psych, he's keeping it out. That's his last chance. He ain't got nothing else. He's giving it everything it's got. DRS enabled. Boom, 115.027 for a 5th place. Boom, with a 115.6 for Worthy. Qualifying is over. No more qualifying. Great job. Great job qualifying. It's going to be a fun race. Be a hard race. I'll hope to enjoy it. Let's wish well for everybody and hope they all make it through. We got BNS with the disqualification in the qualifier, but I do believe, like I said before, that's just a bit of that bug due to the end of the pit lane and trying to be careful and not hit somebody coming out of there. Ends up screwing it up. But we got Strikey, Ports, Jeremy Saff, Zeman, Josco, Worthy, Ben Worthy. See you at the finish. Airman, Dots, Lord Vader, Joseph Wise Wizard, and BNS. That is your lineup. If you did not understand me, I understand it. I spoke it really fast. I was running out of time. Waiting for players, waiting for the race to start. Here we go. This is official ERL, Airstrike Tier F1. I'm your host, commentator today of the race, and every Monday that we host this. I am Smack Attack Mac. Glad to have y'all here with me today. Glad to have all the guys here racing with me today, putting on a show for us, while we sit back and watch some cars go zooming around a track. Let's hope for some great battles. Sorry, I took a drink. Oof. Hope for some great battles, clean racing. This isn't NASCAR. This isn't Demolition Derby. We want no front wing destructions. Knock on wood. Here we go. Here we go. Green lights. Coming into turn one. Strikey is still in the lead. He holds his pole position with Ports right behind him. Give him a boost. Zeman makes the pass on Jeremy Saff. Don't think he's going to be able to keep it, though. Small track, big action today. We got a battle back here for last place. Too wide rolling down the back stretch there. Here's your possible strategies today. Give you a little on-car action with Z-Mun for a second. Boom. Rocking and rolling. I hope you're liking it. Falling back a little bit to Jeremy Saff, but not to worry. We got a little bit of bottled upness right here. A little wiggle from Josco there, but no worries. Lap one jitters, I'm sure. Moving our way back up. That Kicksauber's doing good to hold on so far. Jeremy Saff and that McLaren rocking and rolling. I know he's hoping for a good day. Hasn't had a couple good races and hoping to turn his luck around this time. Port's running strong behind Strikey. Strikey alone today in his Red Bull, not with his teammate, but looking like a few teams are down a couple drivers today. A couple new faces as well. Oh, excuse me, K7 Hyrax in the Red Bull. Did not see that. Nice. He did not qualify. On board with him for a second. Gonna hop back up front. Can't stay long. Action here is tight. It's fast paced. Strikey making it look easy peasy right now. Wonder how long he can keep that going for. Port's doing a great job. Hanging on right there back on his bumper. Only 0.8 back. One of the closest gaps of the race. Lord Vader next to Kyrax is the closest right this second. But everybody's bottling up here in this turn. Coming into these sections here. These, these hairpins here in Sector 3. If y'all know the names of the curves, go ahead and spell them out to me. I'll take it all day long. Any information you can dump on my brain is worth it. Appreciate you. Love you, mean it. Strikey's still holding down first place, doing a great job from the beginning to now. We got a little bit of a change here. Z-Mun and Jeremy Saff. Z-Mun with a nice little bit of a DRS move. Maybe deployed a little bit of the ERS too. Who knows? Jeremy right there. Woo! Ooh, Jeremy a little bit off track here, but he brought it back. Hopefully that's not a penalty for him. Joseph with a 3-second time penalty. Multiple warnings for Joseph. Let's go check this out. What's going on back here? Got a good battle going on back here between See the Finish, Ben Worthy, and Wise Wizard. CU trying his best to hold on. That Ferrari and that Haas behind him would love to get by. CU hang on to it and get back up there. You can do this. We got Lord Vader doing great right now. Looking for anybody with some wing damage. Looking anybody for some wing damage. Anybody got any front wing damage? Not looking at any front wing damage from anybody so far. So far, so good for everyone. That's what you want to see. Give a little bit of. Let's see what's going on here. Let's go position changes. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot of position changes. BNS up a bunch of positions from not being able to qualify. Up 6 positions right now. He's doing a great job. Watch out for him in this race. He was strong in qualifying before it DQ'd him. Doing a great job right now right here behind Josco and Worthy. Looking for a move. Woo! Looking for a move anywhere he can. That commentator curses real people. If you're watching this stream and you are racing, I do not recommend it. Not while you're racing. That's dangerous. Pay attention to your race. Do good in your race. You got this. Jeremy Saff and Z-Mun falling back off Ports a little bit. Ports is staying right there with Strikey, no problem. Those two are running away with the race right now. How long they can hold on to it is up to their tires and their skill level. Ports is making Strikey nervous. Doubt it, but really and truly, you know, he's putting that pressure on the best he can. As they'd say, like white on rice. Oh, the switch! Ports makes the move on Strikey for the first place. Little switcheroony. How long is he going to hang on to that for? I know Strikey's going to want that place back immediately, but at the same time, Strikey could think to himself, hey, me being right here, the pressure's reversed. Maybe I'll put the pressure on him now. Let's see if he can hold on to it. Let's see if the mistake happens for him and not me. Looks like Ports was using a little bit of that ERS as well. Doing a great job right now. Z-Munster caution in Sector 2 back here. What's going on back here? We got Airman off track. Airman with a little spin around, looking like he's going to have to pick himself back up. I think he tore up that. I don't know what he tore up. I'm not sure. Maybe nothing. Maybe he didn't tear anything up. Maybe he just got a little bit loose and spinning around. Hopefully he can pick it back up and get going again. Couple moves right here. K7 fell back a little bit to BNS. BNS trying his best to get past Josco and Worthy still. The line from 3rd place back to 7th is just single file queued up like you're waiting at the coffee shop, hoping that barista doesn't forget you and she grinds them beans just right. Oh no! BNS gang off track. He's back on. He's going to go. He'll be alright here. Those beans were not ground properly, and you used the wrong kind of milk. I did not order oat milk. I said whole, please. Strikey falling back off Ports just a little bit right now. I wonder if that's intentional. I wonder about the tire types. Did they use different tires for this, or is it the same? Oh, it's different tire types. Ports on the hards right now. Maybe that's giving him an advantage. So far, so good for Ports. He's making it work. He's up a second on Strikey, which that's a big difference from what we're used to seeing. Ben Worthy with a 3-second time penalty as well. Z-Mun doing a good job holding down 3rd place. It'd be pretty cool to see a Kick Sauber up there in the podium. Be a different kind of finish this week. I think Z-Mun's one of our new drivers too, so that'd be fun to watch a new driver come in and show off what they can do in a car that's not usually very good. Jeremy Saff hoping for a great race. Doing great so far, holding down 4th place. Multiple weeks in a row he hasn't had a good time, so I know he's really looking forward to just finishing a race without big incident. whether that's due to other drivers around him or just himself and small little mistakes. Let's hope for nothing from him today, except a good race. Worthy doing a good job out here, holding down 5th place, not far behind. Josko falling back just a little bit, but maybe that's intentional. K7's doing a good job as well. Hyrax holding on. Hopefully he can pick up the pace just a smidgen, get back up there. I know he'd like to be in that podium contending spots as well. BNS gang with his slip brought himself back to 8th. No big deal for him. A little off track. What's that mean? Nothing. Dirt on the wing? Psh, don't care. Lord Vader rolling. Doing a great job back here. Ben Worthy on the hards. 10th place. See it finish in 11th. Wise Wizard in 12th. Joseph in 13th. And Airman in 14th after his little spin he had. I know he's probably a little disappointed in himself, but he'll get there in a second. Port's up 2 seconds on Strikey right now. Running a clinic on everybody, both of them, I tell you what, because Strikey's up 4 on Z-Mun, but Z-Mun's doing a great job. Had to lose his position to Jeremy Saft, though. Jeremy taking the inside into turn 1, making it stick. Not sure. Better watch out. Z-Mun's going to try to get that inside. Oh, doesn't make it work. Z-Mun had to fall back off a little bit, but I know if you look and pay attention, he's holding on to that ERS. It's at 97% right now. I'm sure he's trying to hold on to it a little bit, make it work when he needs to. What's Jeremy going to do here? He's down to 41%, so Jeremy about exhausted his ERS in his pass of Z-Mun. Is that going to be beneficial to him, or did Z-Mun wait just long enough for it to be better for him? Caution in Sector 2. What's going on back here? Looking like we got a big accident up here. Let's see you at finish. Off and done is what it looks like up here, folks. So see you at the finish is our first car out of the race today, and the safety car is out on track. So everybody's going to bottle back up again. Get all... Oh! Speeding under the safety car. A drive-through penalty for Wise Wizard. Don't really think that's quite fair, but hey, you know, I'm not the rule maker of F1. Port's in here in the pits. What's he going to do here? He going to get some fuel. He's going to throw some tires on that car. He's going to throw the mediums on and just rock it right back out on the track. Strikey going to do the same thing. Strikey threw the hards on. Oh, we may see a switcheroo here. Lap 9 pit. Jeremy Saft's back out. Z-Mun's back out right behind Jeremy Saft. I got a puppy who's joined me in the room here. Worthy back out. BNS back out. BNS jumped a couple positions. Look at that. Up to 6th. Josko in 7th. Lord Vader in 8th. We got Ben Worthy back out. We got Kyrax back out. Wise Wizard out on the track. Joseph back out on the track, and Airman back out on the track. So this is going to get us all back up to speed. Everybody back in line. And I think a few guys are going to be happy about that. You know, nobody with big penalties really yet, but a couple people with some blunders and lost time to that and fell back real far. Get this safety car going around a couple more laps probably. I don't think they're going to go in this lap. I don't know how fast they go in on this track. That Aston Martin right there behind that Aston Martin. That's a good looking car. I'm a fan of the GT cars. If y'all do not know, I am a member of the ERL GT class series races, and right now the podium series we are doing as well. So I am on GT7 with some of these guys. Just a couple, maybe one of them actually, but still. I play Gran Turismo 7. I am Smack Attack Mac, and I am your commentator for the F1 Airstrike tier on the ERL channel. Coming to the line, safety car not in, so we got another lap go around. You know, if I was Wise Wizard, I'd have done my drive-through penalty, unless you can't do them during the safety car. But I mean, that's definitely what, you know, your brain would say to do, right? Like, go ahead and serve your penalty and rock it out. Everybody's trying to keep them tires warm, keep the temperatures up. The only one who's not right now is Ports. He's kind of letting his tires be cool. Maybe he's not trying to burn them. Not quite sure what his plan is here, but everybody behind him is on hards except for Benworthy and Hyrax right now. And man, what a different, looking field we got. All the hard tires back there. Ooh, we got Strikey slamming the brakes on behind Ports. Could be intentional. Could be a tire temp thing. Lap 10, still safety car. Good looking Aston Martin safety car. What are the odds the safety car goes in this lap? I think it's pretty high. The safety car is going to go in this lap. Hoping so. Hope to get back to the action. I wanna get back to the action, please. Wanna get back to it, please. Right now, I gotta get back to the stuff. Wanna see the race. Everybody's been doing pretty good so far. Nothing too serious. See, it finished a little bit of a mishap. But not quite sure. Maybe he'll tell us what happened in the Discord here in a bit. Port's lagging off a little bit from that safety car. Safety car's going in. Ports is warming those tires up. Better get back to the action, boys. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are live back at the Hungarian GP. Safety car is in. Ports is rocking and rolling. He is off to the races, everyone. 2 laps on a fresh set of mediums. Strikey right behind on a fresh set of hards. Jeremy Sapp right behind him, fresh set of hards. And we got Z-Mun behind that. We're going to ride from Z-Mun for a second. Give you a little bit of the action. Seat side. Worthy falling off a little bit. BNS hoping he can make himself known here, I'm sure. No qualifier from him, so he's made his way all the way through the field from the back to the front. Doing a great job today. As they're entering Sector 2. Port's right now running away with it, but it seems like those hards had something going for him, so give it a couple laps and maybe that'll be what he needs to. Maybe that's what Strikey needs to actually get him in the end here is these hards. Maybe that's the secret. Could be. We will see. Jeremy Saff falling back off Strikey again, so Ports and Strikey definitely the 2 to beat right now. If they can hang on to it, man, they could just run away with this race together. Could be a 1-2 battle and a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 battle, because that's what it was looking like and still is. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom through the middle there. But Jeremy Saff right on Strikey, so Strikey even falling back off Ports a bit here. Ports with the fastest lap of the race too, by the way. I don't know if y'all saw that. That was a fast lap from Ports. Z-Mun right behind him in that bright lime green Kick Sauber car. Hashtag unleashed. BNS gang making it work. Hoping those hards will stick for him as he gets around the track. Tight turn here. Couple mistakes and ooh, he almost had himself another one. He's all right though. I'm gonna hop back to the spectator TV cam for a minute. And like I said, it is a tight battle from 2nd back to 7th right now, folks. Any mistake gets you a position. 2 through 7 right now. One mistake could shuffle that field so quick. Josco hanging on right back in the backside. Benworthy and Hyrax splitting the field down the middle. Lord Vader right there behind them. Joseph Airman and Wise Wizard running strong right now. Looks like Wise Wizard served his penalty. Smart move from him. I know he's hoping for another safety car or something like that and the ability to catch back up again, but I'm sure he'd get it on those hards. We'll see how it works for him in the end. Maybe he got some fuel. Airman sticking it to the track, making it work. Holding on right now. Behind Joseph. Joseph just falling back a little bit off Lord Vader, 2 seconds back. Lord Vader right there on Benworthy. And Benworthy right there on Hyrax. Airman makes the move on Joseph. Missed that a little bit, but hey, it stuck for Airman. I think he's going to keep that one. Back up here in 2nd place is Strikey, still holding it down, and Ports just running running his race right now. I love it, Ports. Keep it going. Don't hop off Ports before I say anything else. Give that commentator curse a break. Strikey trying to hold that position hard on Jeremy right now. Jeremy is just rolling. Z-Mun looking for any kind of move, any kind of mistake, any kind of something he can pull off. Sitting there at 73% ERS. Worthy with a little bit less. BNS right there on Worthy. I mean, right there. And Josko right there on BNS. That is going to be a battle here in a second because BNS is engaged. Everything he's got trying to catch Worthy here. Is it going to work? It's not going to work for him. He does not make it stick. Cannot catch him. Z-Mun also burned a bit of his ERS and did not catch Jeremy Saff there. But Strikey is struggling on that ERS, and he did get a little bit of a jump on Jeremy just now, though. But I think Jeremy Saff realized what he was doing and engaged his ERS and is running back up, catching back up to him. Ports just hauling away from everybody right now. 3.1 second lead, holding it just substantially. Quiet around him right now. Doing a great job, driving a great race. And I'm thinking Jeremy's going to try to do his everything to catch Strikey. He knows if he doesn't catch Strikey soon, Strikey's going to try to run away, and he's doing a little bit of it right this very second. Give you the on-car view with BNS gang for a moment. From Josko. Josko watching BNS make the move on Worthy. I told you it was coming here eventually, folks. Does he make it work? Does he make it stick? Does it happen? Does it stay? Like a fly in a glue trap. Look at him. Like a fly in a glue trap. BNS makes it stick. Rolls around. Z-Mun. Ports with a 3-second time penalty. Multiple warning. That's going to hurt Ports in the end. Bad. Strikey, I think, has the same thing, though. Let's see what penalties we got going on in the field here, guys. Three seconds for Ports and for Strikey. Not looking good. Ports needs to stay at least 3 seconds up on Strikey the rest of the race to keep the position on him and everyone behind him. The only way Ports wins this race right now is if everybody gets a 3-second time penalty. Ben Worthy with another 3 seconds. That's 6 for him total. Not looking hot so far. Z-Mun holding it down right here, catching up to Jeremy Saff, no problem. Said, hey, buddy, do you like pressure? I got plenty of it. There he goes. Told you. Under pressure. Can he get Strikey, though? That's the question. Can Z-Mun do something to catch Strikey? Because right now, no one can. Z-Mun's doing a good job so far. Just happened, but looking pretty good so far. BNS gang doing a good job. Fell back a little bit from Jeremy, but hey, I know he's doing good starting from last place with no qualifier, running up here in 5th. That's got to feel pretty good. If there's a driver of the day contender, that's it right there. Oh, lovely. Lovely drive right there. That was great. Ports with a 2.2 second on Strikey. It looks like those hards are starting to pay off for Strikey because he is slowly but surely catching Ports as the laps go by. Lap 16, so they're about at the point where Ports got Strikey with the other tires. If you remember, Strikey was on the mediums and Ports was on the hards, and now it's the other way around. And it looks very much like Strikey may catch Ports here in a second. And Z-Mun is doing everything he can just to stay right there on Strikey's backside and catching up into this turn 1. Yes, sir, he did. He caught right up in turn 1. As Strikey pulls away just a little bit again, a little desperation between the two cars in those straights. But as you see in the turns there, that kick Sauber's not too bad behind that Red Bull. Jeremy Saff in that McLaren is doing a great job today holding it down. BNS fell back just a smidgen off of Jeremy Saff, but I think that's due to him having no ERS left. He's been burning it for a hot minute trying to catch up to everybody. Josko fell back a little bit. Oh, caution, Sector 1. What's going on back here? It looks like that would be Wise Wizard maybe off track a little bit, and he's back on and all good to go. We're going to check everybody out and see if anybody's got any damage anywhere. K7 Hyrax was off as well, I think. Nobody's got any serious damage, though, so not sure what exactly happened. But the battle is heating up front right now with Ports with a 1.4 only to Strikey. As I said, those hards start doing something at some point, and the mediums start doing the other way. Strikey's about to make it work on him. Let's see how he goes. Can he? Caution in Sector 3. What do we got back here? I think it's K7 Hyrax having the caution problems right now. K7 got a little damage. He's got a wiggle going on. Maybe a little aerodynamic damage or a little bit of suspension damage. Not sure what's going on with him. May need to keep an eye on that for a second. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Yeah, it's looking like they're calling for him to box. It looks like Ben Worthy's going into box. Everybody's calling for box right now. Every team is calling for box right now. I don't know if you see that. Josko with a 3-second time penalty. Ports is going to feel good about that. That's one more person he ain't got to worry about catching him. Strikey has closed that differential down so much on Ports. Strikey is just squeezing it down, and Z-Mun is right there as well with Jeremy Saff on his bumper. No problem. That back wing of Z-Mun is definitely feeling the breath from Jeremy. BNS gang hoping for any kind of scuffle in front of him just to make it work, just to get up past everybody. Doing a great job, holding a great solid drive right now. Caution in Sector 2. Looking clear. I think that was Ben Worthy. Caution in Sector 3. That was Joseph in case... Joseph and Airman? Or K7, I'm not sure which. One of these guys are having some issues back here. Maybe a couple of these guys. K7's in the pits. Good job, K7. Ports down to 0.3 on Strikey. That's bad for Ports. I do believe those medium tires are starting to cook a little bit, and those hards, like I said, they do something around that lap, lap 8, lap 9 mark. Those hards start kicking in way better than those mediums do. Ports tried to run away with it. He had almost 4 seconds on Strikey at one point, but right now it's 0.1, and the battle from first to sixth is tight, folks. Let's say first to fifth. Excuse that. Josko fell back just a little bit. First to fifth place. BNS is right there. Do not count him out. I think BNS is on the mediums too. Let's check that out. Let's check out what tires they're on. No. BNS is on the hards as well. So Port's the only one on the mediums, trying his best to defend, keeping his position. Did not work. Strikey does take it. How many more will he lose? How many more positions will he lose on the incoming laps? Z-Mun looking to make a move. Looking to make a move on the inside. Z-Mun making it work. Oh, a little argy-bargy wheel lock. No big deal. No big deal. Everybody's safe. Everybody's smooth. Now we got Ports and Jeremy Saff. Is Jeremy going to make the move on Ports as well? Things are getting spicy here, folks. Things are getting up. It is hornets in a barrel right now. And they have shook them up. They are angry. And like I said, do not count BNS out. He is right there. One little scuffle brings him right back up into the pack. With Strikey now having the ability to be in first place, he's running a bit. Z-Mun trying his best to catch up. He's right there on him. Z-Mun having a great race. All these guys up front, everybody's having a great race right now. Everybody's having a great race this race. They're all doing so good. Look at them all. Give you an onboard with Ports for a second here as he tries to defend one more time. Jeremy Saff down the straightaway here. Is it going to work for him? Jeremy's engaging everything he's got. Not enough. Ports had a little bit as well. Z-Man doing everything he can, hoping, praying he can catch up to Strikey here, knowing that Red Bull car's fast. Port's falling off a bit. BNS made the move on Jeremy Saff. Sorry, I missed that, folks. Jeremy must have had a little wiggle, and BNS took advantage. BNS right on the backside of Ports now. Ooh, BNS even looked on the inside of that turn. Risky, bold moves. Oh, man, he's really thinking about it. BNS really wants that third place. BNS said, you know what, Jeremy, if you're not going to do it, I'm going to go ahead and take it. Jeremy said, come on, that's not cool. Bring me with you. And Ports said, boys, you got to get past me first. I'm going to do everything I can to make my car 7 lanes wide. Woo! Whoa! A bump from Jeremy Saff. Another bump from Jeremy Saff. Was that brake checking? As BNS makes the pass. What's Jeremy going to do now? Is Jeremy going to make the pass this next lap? Running pretty low on ERS. As Z-Mun and Strikey start to run away from everybody. Like I said, Z-Mun's doing his best to stay right there with Strikey, making that Kick Sauber car look fast today. Coming up, just a little over 10 laps to go. Ports fell back a little bit. BNS. Jeremy's hoping to make a pass here soon, knowing that Ports is on those mediums and he's on those hards. Something about those hards. They've got a big advantage after those. Ooh-wee. Things are getting spicy, folks. Later in the race, things get desperate. Port's doing a great job on those mediums right now. Ben Worthy with a 3-second time penalty again. BNS hoping he can catch up to Z-Man and Strikey, knowing that those two are fast and have been all day. Z-Man with a not bad qualifier. Not bad at all qualifier, and he's sticking right there with Strikey in that Red Bull. Jeremy finally made the move. Puts Ports back in 5th place. Ports, I'm sure, is hoping for a safety car of some sort. Nobody really wants one, but at this point, I think a safety car is the only thing to shake this race up too much. We got this front 3-pack going on now. Strikey, Z-Man, and BNS, and Strikey pulling a little bit of time on Z-Man now. And Z-Man's got a 1.0, a 1 second gap on BNS. And BNS got a 2-second gap on Jeremy, so the gap between 3rd and 4th is pretty good right now, but the gap between 3rd and 1st isn't far off, and 1 through 3, that's a good battle here soon, hopefully. Let's look back through a little bit and see what's going on. We got it's looking like we got Worthy trying to make a move on Josco here in a second. And Josco catching Ports in a heartbeat too. Quick, fast, in a hurry out here, folks. Worthy trying to make a move. With 71% ERS, he's got plenty. Port's just holding on with those mediums. Only man up there with the mediums on right now. Made him last longer than anybody I think should. That's definitely what it seems. I think he took the wrong strategy maybe, but hey, he had a great race so far. Coming down to 10 laps left. Whoa! Strikey with a little bit of a slide. That gets Z-Man back up into the business, and BNS right there on him too. Things are heating up later on in the race, folks. The drama, the action, the thrills. Hopefully no spills. This has been an action-packed fun race today as he goes for the pass. Z-Mun on the inside makes it work. Can he keep it? Can he keep it, folks? With another lead change in this race. That'd be, I don't know, that's 4 or 5 lead changes now? With 3 different drivers? Can Z-Mun keep it? Can Z-Mun make this his race? BNS will do everything he can to change that. And I know Strikey's going to do it as well. Strikey's going to try everything he can. Jeremy Sav having a great race. Doing great so far. Worthy not too far back off of Jeremy. Our podium race right now is heating up and getting tight, folks. Joseph right here on the back of Airman. To caution in Sector 3. That is K7 Hyrax with a little bit of a mistake. Looks like he got it back going again, so no big deal from him. Strikey almost with a move. BNS almost with a move. Coming to the hairpins here. Watching this from BNS's car. What's going to happen here, folks? Strikey's making the move again. Z-Mun with a lap lead, though. Is BNS going to make a move here? Oh, he had it for a moment. But I think it was a risk versus reward. And he realized that risk was higher than the reward. 9 laps left. They're about to get hot here, folks. Everything's about to get real busy. Hyrax for the penalty. Z-Mun running them down right now in this kick sauber. Just can't get past him here. He can't catch back up to him. Caution in Sector 3. What's BNS got? Oh, he's swinging it out wide. BNS is trying for a move. Oh, BNS makes the move and makes it work on Strikey. Strikey let that happen, though. Let's watch. BNS opens that DRS again. Watching this from Z-Mun's view. Ports with a 1:15.6. Wow, Ports. Great job. Looks like Ports went into pit there, but hey, that's what you had to do on those mediums for sure. Coming down to the wire with these hards here, though. Z-Mun's holding on. Strikey falling back a little bit to BNS gang now. Our battle's heating up, and Ports is making his way back through the freaking field. Look back here, excuse me. Ports is making his way back through the field, no problem at all. Fresh mediums to all their worn hards. I'm sure he does have an advantage right now. Put the pressure on, but don't do too much. Make it work. Tight track, no real room for passing in those. You'll get him right here. And go for it, Ports. Ports with a move. Back up to 8th place for Ports. BNS still holding down first place, no problem. Z-Mun looking for... Oh! Z-Mun with a 3-second time penalty. Rough business for Z-Mun. He's got 4 seconds on Jeremy Sapp right now, so as of right now, he'll still be in 3rd place. But if Jeremy can close down 1 second, 1 second's all Jeremy needs to secure himself a podium. Jeremy Sapp with a great race today. BNS gang from a no qualifier to a 1st place. What a race today for him as well. Worthy doing a good job as well here. holding on, trying his best to catch back up to Jeremy Saff. Not too far off of him, really. 2.5 and closing. Josko 2.8 back on Worthy. Vader 10 seconds back on Josko, but Ports is right on Vader. So with 5 laps to go, what can Ports pull off? What can Ports do with 5 laps to go on his fresh mediums? Was his plan worth it? So far, not looking really, but he's moved himself back to 7th place. Strikey thinking about making a move here on BNS. BNS running out of ERS slowly. BNS, ERS, DRS, GRS. Who knows? ZRS. Z-Mun closing a bit down on Strikey too, though. And Jeremy Saff still 4 seconds back. That's not going to be enough to take a podium for him. He's got to get himself at least 2 seconds up. 5.1 seconds back now. Clearly not enough from Jeremy to make himself a podium contender right this very second. But one mistake from them up front could give him what he needs. We're down to 5 laps left, everybody. 5 laps left. Things are going to get real hot. Things are going to get real loose here. Oh, we got caution in Sector 3 back here. Looking clear, looking clear. We got Wise Wizard and Ben Worthy rocking it out together. Strikey looking for some way to get past BNS, gang. He is trying so hard. But BNS is following his line to the wire right now. Oh, Strikey looked a little bit hopeful there. Z-Mun right there behind him too. So they know any little mistake they make could be disastrous for their first place hopes. Jeremy Saff, 5.4 back on them, so he's not taking a podium as of right this very second. And Josko, 5 seconds back from Jeremy. Worthy 1 second back off of Josko. And Ports is screaming up the field, trying his best to make himself back up there, at least to fifth place is what I'm thinking he's hoping for. It's getting hot up here, folks. Do you feel the temperature rising? Do you feel the temperature rising? It's definitely getting warm as they go around this curve. Oh. When's it going to happen? BNS got the blinky light going. Here they go. They're going to come right here into the straightaway here in a moment. Into the straight. What do they got? What strike he got into the straight? With almost equal ERS. Doesn't make it work for him, but he does close the gap down a little bit. Jeremy Saff retired from the session. Caution in Sector 3. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's sad business, folks. I feel really bad for Jeremy right now, everybody. Honestly, that was rough stuff. He was doing great this race. Sorry about that, Jeremy. I hope everything's okay. Port's now with only a 2-second gap to Worthy. Coming down the last couple laps, I think he may get his 5th place. We'll see. He does have a penalty, though, so it may end up not helping out. For the end, he may be exactly where he is. But Zeman here in 3rd, holding it down, not giving up his 3rd place for nothing. It ain't going away. He's going to have that at least. Strikey, what are you going to do here in these next couple laps, man? You got to make a move. You got BNS right there in front of you, who clearly has the answer for this track today. Worthy trying to catch Josko, and right there on his bumper, Port's getting a good view of it all. 8-lap old mediums. Zeman fell back off just a smidge, but not a whole lot. Strikey, think he's going to wait for the last lap and build everything up he can? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. What's he going to do here, folks? Is this the lap he makes the move? Ooh, little wiggle. That doesn't help him. BNS with the run down the end here. Oh, man. What Strikey got? Nothing. Strikey ain't got nothing so far. 2 laps left, everybody. Strikey has nothing for BNS's answers so far. BNS has made the calls, and Strikey has not answered anything. Zeman just watching these two in his Kick Sauber car, hoping for a little bit more of a wiggle, and he can squeeze up in there and maybe take himself a 1st place. But he has run an amazing race to be here on the podium today. All 3 of these guys have. BNS disqualified from the qualifier, started last place to be leading this many laps, to be leading the race here at the very end. What a race from him. Worthy doing a great job back here. Port's caught up to Josko and Worthy. He's got 1 more lap after this to do something, to make it work for him, to take himself a position. Is it going to happen? Is he going to get one? I think he made himself a little mistake right there. I'm not sure if he's going to get himself a chance to do it. Josko's got a penalty, and he has a penalty, and Worthy is up in front of both of them in 4th place. We got to pop back up here and watch these guys in this last lap battle, though. BNS going down the straight one last time. One last time. We got Strikey trying to make a move on the inside. Does he make it work? No, BNS had good defense. Oh, Strikey makes it work on the inside. Passes BNS. Zeman right there with him as well. Is Zeman going to make a move? Is Strikey going to keep it? What's going to happen here, folks? We got to watch this. Everything comes down to this last bit. Strikey made his move last lap. It stuck. Ports was up in 4th for a second there. I don't know if you saw that. Ports back in 5th. BNS in 2nd. Zeman in 3rd. Strikey back in 1st place, running away in this last lap. Running away. Can he keep it? Can he keep it together this last lap? 26 lap old tires. Can these guys hang on to the traction? Traction's hardly there, if any. Can they do it? Can they make it work? Here they go, folks. Coming to the hairpins. Coming to the hairpins, folks. One chance. One chance is all they got. Can Zeman do something? Can BNS do something? It's looking like Strikey's race right now. It's looking like Strikey, BNS. Oh, Strikey doesn't have a penalty, guys. I mean, BNS doesn't have a penalty, guys. BNS is going to win this race. BNS is going to take 1st. BNS takes 1st. Strikey 2nd. Zeman 3rd. There's your 1, 2, 3, everybody. BNS with the win from last to 1st for BNS today. What's Worthy going to do? Worthy holds him off. Worthy takes 4th. Ports for 5th. Josko for 6th. What a race, everybody. We got Airman coming to the line now. 7th. Good race from Airman from being back in last place at mid of the race and making it back to 7th. Vader in 8th. Joseph in 9th. Coming up to the line. We got Ben Worthy coming up here. with Wise Wizard right behind him. What a race, everybody. Sad day for Jeremy Saff. I don't really know what happened there. He had an amazing race. I really felt like he was going to be up there near the end, battling for fourth at least. Not quite sure. We're going to have to check on that one later on in the stewards. BNS gang, I will agree 100% with the gang. The game driver of the day. From last to first, disqualified in the qualifier, not allowed to qualify, and ran himself an amazing race. Great job. Great job. No penalties. No mistakes. Solid drive if I've ever seen one. Strikey, great drive. Z-Mun, great drive. Everybody, thank you for the race today. Everybody who watched, thank you for hanging out with me. Appreciate all of you. Had an amazing time. Can't wait for next Monday. That's going to be fun. We'll be right here, back here, same place, same time. Here's your finals. You got BNS Gang, Strikey, Z-Mun, Worthy, Ports, Josco, Airman, Lord Vader, Joseph, Wise Wizard, Ben Worthy, Jeremy Saff, K7 Hyrax, and see you at the finish. And that wraps it up today, folks. Thank you for joining me for Airstrike Tier F1. I'm Smack Attack Mac. I will be back next Monday right here, same time, same place. Y'all have a good one. Peace, love, chicken grease. We are out of here, everybody. Later, Gators.